That was a thriving business.
There was Rosewood as well, brother.
Rosewood,
Florida.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
Okay, so you had all these thriving businesses in these different parts of America, and that's when Jake forgot that they were in the curses still.
That's it.
Because they were trying to, and they were doing good for a bit. But what happened? Esau, like the envious brother he is, came and burnt that shit down, destroyed it. Because you can't have anything that Esau hasn't already put his hands on first. That's how it works.
Well, really, on a deeper level, it's really the Most High. He just said, "What are you guys doing?
God,
Yeah.
you're not here for
You're
that.
not coming together to worship me. You guys are doing your own thing."
God,
They were
Yeah.
very successful, man. They had their own buses, their taxis, their theaters,
God.
their banks. Right?
Yeah,
The Most High just said, "Yo, I'm gonna use my sword."
yeah,
You know, to check you guys.
yeah. That's right.
And you still have remnants of that today. If you go to Atlanta, they call it Black Atlanta.
God.
Because you got a lot of Jakes up there having, very successful. They're CEOs,
Yeah.
everything.
And the microcosm to that is like in jail. You go to jail.
That's the highest place for
Faggotry.
AIDS.
AIDS, yeah.
States.
Yeah.
Atlanta or
Georgia, the southern states, but Georgia especially.
That's crazy.
Well, you have these people who are in jail, and they have a system going on where they trade cigarettes for chips and whatever, and they run it. You know what I mean? It's like barter system, man. Okay, and the warden will let you build up and go for a while, and then you become jail rich. You see what I'm saying?
Jail rich.
And then when the warden is ready, he walks in there, I said, just end it, man. Take everything and done. So it's the same thing out here on a bigger level. You're talking about, I got this, I got this. You ain't got shit, man.
I own this, I
Right?
own that.
You're a prisoner of war. You're PWs, man.
That's right.
Right? Learn to be by yourself and stop trying to amass things. Okay? It says be like pilgrim.
Unequally yoked.
You know what I mean? Get ready to move. You see people from out east, you go to their houses, you know what in their houses, man? Carpets, man. Just sit in the ground on carpets. When they move in, just go, and just move. You know what I'm saying? You got Jake talking about, I'll put this over there, and like he's Esau. This ain't your rest, man.
Yeah, that's true.
This ain't your rest. Just get ready to move.
And so it says back in Deuteronomy 28 and 48, so therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So if you want to know who the Israelites are, man, just go to Google right now and type in yoke of iron on slave's neck and press images and see those gutter rats come up. See if the so-called Chinese come up. See if Japanese come. See, you're gonna see a so-called black man, a so-called Negro with a yoke of iron on his neck, which is evil, man. Just imagine, right? You're trying to sleep with that big thing on your neck, or you're trying to run away. You know what I mean? And you get caught in some trees or something that's gonna take your head off, man.
Yeah.
Some wickedness, man.
Wow.
I typed it in, right? Just yoke
Yeah.
of iron.
Con.
Jakes.
Con.
Yeah, you can see all Jakes.
You see it? Go
You
bar.
got
Zoom in.
scriptures to follow it.
Well, that's Israelite move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I can't really get it. If you can bring it maybe a little closer.
And all you do is just type in yoke of iron.
That's it.
You know? No Deuteronomy 28, nothing. Just
Yoke of iron.
Just yoke of iron.
I got it.
And that one is so blatant. That script is so blatant. He can't lie about that one. Let's leave it alone.
cool. So back in 2nd Ezra chapter 3.
Gone.
So we'll go verse 3, and it says, I'll start at verse 2. For I saw the desolation of Zion, and the wealth of them that dwell at Babylon. And my spirit was sore moved, so that I began to speak words full of fear to the Most High, and said, O Lord Yahweh, who beareth rule? Thou speakest at the beginning, when thou didst plant the earth, and that thyself alone, and commandest the people, and gavest the body unto Adam without soul.
That's right, because there's people walking around. All right, just like now. Okay, and we're basically Adam in his spirit because the Most High is putting his thoughts, his intentions in our minds, is waking us up to this truth. So Adam is just walking around not knowing anything, and the Most High says, "You know, Adam, come here, man. Let me tell you something. This what's up." I said, "For real? All right. This laws? Okay. All right. And you're my people, man. Right? Like what we're doing right now. We're calling out to our people, okay, and telling them, we're crying out loud to them in the agoras. So it's like Isaiah 58:1.
We're actually breathing on them.
That's right. Right? And it's a life. You know, like Ezekiel is like, can these bones live? Because look at the states that Jake's in, man. The black woman is also is be a twerker.
And that's crazy to slack it, but that's crazy to think about because when Ezekiel saw that and he said, like, can these bones live? He was actually looking at Israel and he saw them as dry bones.
Done.
You know, can you imagine looking at a human being today and having the image of a dry bone? Yeah. That's heavy.
And he was in actual doubt because when he was asked the question, can these bones live? He's like, only thou can tell.
Can't.
Yeah.
You know, so he answered the question with a rhetorical question.
Well, yeah, can't. Yeah, exactly. You know, and that shows you that, you know, Israel's empty. No soul whatsoever, no weight to who they are inside.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, verse 5. And gave us a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thine hands, and didst breathe into them the breath of life.
That's right. So the breath of life is knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. So you can read the Bible all you want, talk about, oh, I read the Bible. You don't understand it. It has to be broken down to by the prophets. Okay? Your pastor doesn't know how to break this down because what? He went to a theological seminary school. He's going by what the so-called white man taught him, man. About the angels, the little babies, naked babies, and the Most High is a white man, man. Some Edomite.
God and all that nonsense.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Naked white males.
Right? Some pedophilia shit, man. Because that's what he's into. He's into little babies, naked. Right? Sucking in their rods.
He's into everything. He's into pan.
Yeah, the pansexual, man.
You know, he's into dolphins, man. He's into goddamn turtles. Everything, man.
Right?
No balance.
Soon this man is want to start bagging bears, man. At one point, bears was chasing us and him. Now he wants to chase the bears. You know what I mean? This is how he is.
It's crazy.
Weirdo.
I got
He is a
precept.
weirdo. Huh? Big time.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 22. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is an understanding spirit. So
the Most High put wisdom as a feminine spirit, man, because basically it's a nurturer, right? You go to, it's like your woman.
Sophia,
man, it's knowledge, right? You go to this book and you sup with this book, man, and basically you sup with your house shot, right? And he made this word is like milk unto you, man. It's called the milk, the bread, and the wine. It's your everything. It gives you sustenance, man, in the spirit. So sometimes you're feeling down, you're feeling all weirded out and stuff, and you just know what? And you know the scripture is like, you ever seen like a movie that you see, like a good movie you've seen already, and you watch it with someone, and you can tell them what's gonna happen, and the person's like, oh, don't do that, you know what I mean? When you saw the movie already, it's like, hey, don't worry, you want to, he won't die, you know, it's all right, you know what I mean? It's the same thing, because we know this book, we know at the end what happens, so it's beautiful. So when you feel down, you know, man, life sucks, man, you get like a woe is me spirit, you say, you know what? I know something that you guys don't know, you know what I mean? We're princes and kings, okay? We're sons of the Most Highs. You know what I mean? We're Israelites. Those angels are Israelites, man. They're sons of God, like we are. We're just in this change of darkness right now. But eventually, we're going to lose these bodies and go into a right state. Right? Or we can't die. We're going to be immortals, man.
That's right.
The Bible says, ye are gods, but you die like men, which means we're not like other men, man. It says like men.
That's right.
Okay? It says, ye are gods, but you die like men, which means we're not like them.
That's right.
We're different.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's right.
Got a quick precept to back up with wisdom, because the nurturing spirit. This is Sirach.
Sign's gonna fall.
Sirach chapter 4. Let me start at 16. So it says Sirach 4 and 15 or 16. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at first she will walk with him.
So what does that mean? Like, because think about it. Because the Lord said, if you follow these statutes unto generation to generation.
Done.
So if you take Sophia and you obey what she says, you're gonna live forever.
That's it.
Basically. Right?
Well, it's going to be passed down to your offsprings, man, to your progeny. Okay, and that's going to be in the kingdom, because it's going to be downloaded in our mind where we can't go off. So that's why we can't die, because the Bible says the wage of sin is death. So you can't sin, you can't die. You know what I mean? That's beautiful, man. So when you have that